Hey, what's up, Giovanni? This is Devin from SEO Dallas, Texas. I appreciate you talking to me earlier, and I appreciate you watching this video. I'm just going to show you 3 easy ways really quickly to beat your competition online. If you're wondering why I'm making this video for you, it's just because there's a lot of business owners out there that are spending all of their time running their business and taking care of their customers, and they don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more of those customers. And the only thing typically holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they just don't know who is an expert and who's not. So I found when I make these attack plans and just give them away for free, a lot of business owners still end up raising their hands going, you know what, Devin, I like you, just take care of this stuff for me. So at the end of this all, you see I've got some tricks up my sleeve and I can really help you. Just give me a call, we can chat. If you want to take this information and do it yourself, that's okay. This is free education, there's no strings attached. I just ask you to send me back a sentence or two of feedback just to let me know what you thought about the video. Now I'm going to talk to you about content, backlinks, and citations. So Google, first off, doesn't really care how good your website looks because they cannot look at how beautiful a website is and rank it based off that. All the robots Google can do is look through content and look through words. And so whatever content is on your front page is king. So they're looking at all the stuff that they can read, all the stuff behind your images, and whatever your image is saved as. And they're looking for proper keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google to find your business. So that would be things like Handyman Houston or Houston Plumbing or stuff like that. Now, you're going to want to have about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your front page for Google to consider you an authority. But like I said, all the words that you can read and your images do count. So let's take a peek at your website. Your website looks really good. It actually looks professionally made. I see you have this little text box down here. You've got you've got your video right here. You've got some keywords put in. So this is a good looking website. As far as content goes, you're going to want to have some more. You probably have about 1,100 to 1,200 words on this page. You're going to want to be closer to about 1,500 to 2,000. That's really the sweet spot. The more the merrier. If you look at your main competitors, you got allserviceshouston.com. These guys right here, they got quite a bit of content on their page again, but I'll show you why they're beating you in a sec because you still have more than them. But either way, content is king. Having more by a long shot is going to destroy them. So 1,500, 2,000 words is going to blow them out of the water. Also, whatever your images are saved as does count. So let's see what this is. Save image as. Electrical services billboard enter. You should save this as like electrician Houston or HVAC Houston or plumber Houston and stuff like that. That's my first tip. My next tip is backlinks. Google is kind of like a popularity contest, and they look at how many other trustworthy websites are linking to your website, driving traffic to your website, because that means you yourself are a trustworthy website if they're going to give a link to you. There's so many websites out there being built every single day, like thousands, if not millions, that are being put up on the internet. And Google doesn't know which ones are spammy and which ones are the ones that they should rank. So they just do this trust system. So I use this tool to check this out. It's called Ahrefs. It costs about $1,000 a month, but it gives you some really valuable data on what Google sees on the back end of your website. So it says you have 13 websites linking to you. That's getting you found for 65 keywords. And I want to show you what those keywords are. So the keywords being found for, like Handyman Services Houston, you're on the end of the second page for that. Houston Handyman Services, you're on the third page. Handyman Services Houston TX, you're on the third page. Handyman Houston, third page. All these ones you're on the third page for. But imagine if you're on the first page for like Handyman Houston. 450 people a month search for that. What about Handyman Houston TX? 150 people search for that. 70 people search for this. So you want to rank for these and get that proper keyword within your content, but also you want to get more backlinks, because I'll show you the guys who are on the front page, All Services Houston. These guys are on the front page, and these guys have 70 websites linking to them while you have 13. So I would recommend getting at least another 75 websites linking to you to dominate them, and the best way to do that is to copy them. So go figure out what websites are giving them links, and go get links from those same websites. So Move, Sue, Lyft, any of these, you just go to the website, you either contact them, or like right here it says join as a pro. You join as a pro, list yourself as a plumber here or electrician here, and they'll give you a link to your site. And you can just do that with all their links. If it ranks for them, it'll rank for you. So you want to get to the number 1 spot and get on the front page. The last thing I'm going to talk to you about is citations. When somebody does type in Handyman Houston and they're ready to buy, they call the first handyman that shows up that seems trustworthy. And you obviously want to be that handyman because those are the easiest customers to close. People skip these ads all the time. It could be from bad experiences in the past or just having ad blockers. So where you want to rank yourself is in the Google My Business or local map pack section. To get here, you need more citations than your competitors, which is wherever your name, address, and phone number are listed in different directories across the web, like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, Facebook, Home Advisor, Angie's List. These are all really common ones. I would recommend going figure out what directories these competitors are in. List yourself in those same ones, and then add a bunch more on top. Like if this guy is in 100 of them, go list yourself in those same 100, and then add another 50 on top of that. So that's my tips for you, Giovanni. As a quick recap, I would recommend getting your website up to about 1,500, 2,000 words on the front page to let Google know that you're authority. You're going to want to get 75 to 80 more websites linking to you by copying your competitors. And then you're going to want to get more, copy whatever directories these guys are listed in. Go list yourself on those same ones, and then add a bunch more on top. Like I mentioned before, Giovanni, if you want to do this yourself, this is completely free education. I'm happy to see you thrive, and it's totally okay. If you want any help with this stuff, give us a call. Our phone number is right down here in the bottom right. It's 214-441-6737. Either way, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, Giovanni. Bye.